moody. We used to say that pregnant women are always sad and they always bite, shout and backbite a lot. It's Amanda and we are back today with a very interesting topic. In case you see me looking down and with my notes right here, I've written down some points so I don't forget. But we are talking about what to expect after having a baby. When I mean what to expect, I mean things people don't usually tell you. Okay? Now, I'm going to divide this into two categories, the physical category and the mental or hormonal category. But before we get into this video, if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? What are you doing? Subscribe so you can join the Amaket family, okay? Make sure you subscribe, like, comment if you have a question, and click the notification bell so anytime I upload a video, you would know. So let's get right on into the video. So on the physical part, I would like to take the time to tell you to be patient. If you're a new mom, this video is for you. Or if you're an expectant mom, or you just found out you're pregnant, or even if you're a single girl yourself and you're just wondering what it feels like or what it will be like after having a baby, then this video is actually for you. I would first of all want to say you should be patient with yourself. You will not look the same after you've had a baby. Your body took 9 months to get to that stage where you had the baby, and it would take a long time, possibly even longer, for you to bounce back to the way you were before having a baby. That is if you would want to go back to that particular look. It does not mean that there are some people that don't bounce back really fast. There are, but different people's body react differently. I would want you to be kind to yourself and to know that it takes time. This one is really hard because everybody wants, I want to get back to my pre-pregnancy weight or pre-baby weight, and social media is not even making things easier. Today you see somebody that just gave birth and tomorrow the person's stomach is so flat and the person is having abs. But remember that this is just social media. A lot of things happen behind the scenes, so it might not actually be like that real life. The person might have even had surgery, you don't know. I'm not shading anybody that has had surgery. If that's what you want to do, go ahead, but I'm saying don't compare yourself with other people on social media. So one thing to note is that your body will never look the same. You're going to have loose skin. You might have stretch marks. Not everybody has stretch marks. I had stretch marks, so you might have stretch marks. Your breast is going to look bigger. Your hip is going to look wider. You might have extra weight from your pregnancy weight. You would lose a couple of pounds a day after giving birth, which is basically the baby's weight that you were carrying, and then blood and all those fluids coming out from you. So that is one. Two is that you're most likely going to bleed for a long period of time. Some people bleed for like 2 weeks, some people bleed for like 4 weeks, but it's expected that by the time you go for your first postpartum visit, which is usually 6 weeks after giving birth, the bleeding should have stopped. So you're going to be bleeding a lot, so make sure to stock up on pads or resources that is going to help you out. If it's your first baby, there is a possibility that your lady part down there is going to tear. It's a possibility. It doesn't happen to everybody, but most times it happens when it's the first pregnancy, and it usually happens maybe when you push when you're not meant to push, or maybe the baby is quite big, or that's usually the reason why. Or even if it's any other reason, the possibility of you having a tear down there is there. So be prepared for that. Things that can help you in that situation would be a warm seat bath or cold ice pack. Ooh, that one helps, but it's painful. What else? But it's basically changing all the time, doing the instruction that was given to you when you have the baby. So they usually give you warm seat bath, and then there's this cold there's this spray that has this menthol feeling to it. I'm going to find a picture and insert it somewhere right here. That would usually help. You just spray it on your pad or whatever it is you're wearing, and then you put it on, and it will help you feel more comfortable and make that place feel better. So that's another one. Next would be your breasts are going to be there. First of all, your breasts are going to look different. You might have nipple crack, so in order for you to prevent that, you need to use like nipple creams, and some people use nipple pads or nipple cooling pads, because normally you don't go around feeding a baby 24 hours of the day before you have the baby. So imagine when you just have a baby, and then every 1 hour, some babies feed like 30 minutes. That is if they are feeding very, very like little by little. But some babies feed 1 hour, some babies feed 2 hours, some babies feed 1 hour 30 minutes. But you are supposed to feed your baby at most every 2 hours. So imagine breastfeeding with every 2 hours. You're supposed to breastfeed on both sides every time, or at least take note of the side which you're breastfeeding. So imagine doing that continuously for a while. Your nipple is bound to get sore because it's not used to that type of thing until it adjusts. So buy things like nipple pads, nipple cream. It usually helps. Then after having a baby, you're usually constipated. So don't force it. Sometimes you might not even take a poop for the first 2 days. If you take a poop the first 2 days, then you did really good. Some people take longer before they take a poop. So try to take things that have a lot of fiber in it. Orange juice, orange, prune, pear, any fruits that would help you move your bowel. Now, tenderness. Your body is going to be tenderness and sore. So give yourself time to recover, I would say. So your body is going to be tender and really, really sore, and you might even be in pain. So take your pain medication. And another thing again is that most pain medication also cause constipation. So make sure you're taking a lot of things that have fiber in order to combat the effect from the pain medication, so that you'll be able to take a poop. Then drink a lot of water and eat enough, so that you'll be able to produce enough milk for your new baby. And what else? Now moving to the next session, which will be the mental and the hormonal part. I need you guys to know that after having a baby, your hormones is still going to be going up and down. This is something we have to deal with as women. It's part of who we are. That's what we are built for. But try as much as possible to help your partner or your loved ones, not necessarily your partner, but anybody that is in your environment or your surrounding. Try as much as possible to give them this information on or before you have the baby, so they would understand that these things exist and maybe find a possible way to help you. And I'm talking about postpartum blues or postpartum depression. It happens a lot. if you finish having a baby, and it might not happen immediately after having the baby, it might happen like few weeks later or a month later or 2 months later, that hormone, your body is still trying to adjust, so you might have postpartum depression, and you find yourself being sad or being quickly angry, or you don't want to do the regular things you usually do, like wake up, take a shower. You don't even want to eat, you don't want to carry your baby, you don't want to take care of your baby. Then you might have postpartum depression, and seek for help. There are actually medications that you could take that could help you out, and try as much as possible to tell the people around you so they can know that these things do exist and you're not just faking something. Because I'm from Africa, I'm from Nigeria, and before I got married and I see pregnant women or people that just had babies and they're always moody. We used to say that pregnant women are always sad and they always bite, shout and bite a lot. But I didn't understand then. And in Africa, we usually think that we have this tough skin, that this type of thing is not for us. Or maybe we even read it someday and they're like, that type of thing doesn't happen to African people, it's only for Igbo people. It's not a lie. It happens to everybody. So try as much as possible to get help if you start experiencing all those signs, so that you do not fall a victim to when something extreme happens. Okay, then when it's coming to doing the thing with your partner, I'm not going to say it so just in case we have other viewers, but it takes time to recover. So let your partner, your boyfriend know, or your husband know, that it's not immediately after having the child you guys will get to start trying to make another baby. No, you need to give yourself time to heal. And I'm sure he will even understand you just pushed out a human being between your legs. So you need to give yourself time to heal. Most doctors over here will tell you not to touch the woman until 6 weeks. That is after her 6 weeks appointment. That's her first postpartum appointment, when they check and make sure everything has healed properly. Then also they would advise that you leave her alone until she's mentally and physically ready. She might be physically ready, but she might not be mentally ready. Like I said, your hormones will be going up and down. So wait till she is ready before you guys can proceed to doing that. It could take longer than 2 months, but try as much as possible to be supportive, because it took a long time to carry that baby and it will do a lot for her system. So be understanding, our men out there. Please be understanding and take care of your partner or your wife, your girlfriend. Provide for them whatever it is they need at that time, be it emotional support or whatever it is really important. But these are the things I wanted to talk about. What to expect after pushing a baby out. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any other thing, or if I forgot any other thing, please, the comment section is right there. Let me know. Let's have a conversation, and at least let's educate ourselves and educate other people. It's really important. So I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.